And good afternoon, Warp through here bringing another video. This time here we are doing video on a product, the vantop Moment 4 4K action camera. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
I'm gonna have to rain down a godly fucking firestorm on you.
Now I got this camera on Amazon and everything else to that. I wanted a separate camera for myself to film when I'm doing video of when I'm welding or when I'm building something or when I'm just outside enjoying the moment. So I seen this on Amazon. I checked the reviews out and everything else to that, and this is unboxing of video of this camera. Now as you can see here for that, the box is like a cone spinning around and everything else to that, so you can see it tells you what it has on the back of it and everything else to that, but we're going to get that with the accessories when we get into it. Moment 4 back, so let's give it open. Now you can tell it's never been opened before and everything else. It still has the plastic on it, so we're going to wrapping, get a good look at the casing to the side instead of back down again. You can see it says vantop and it says snap your moment in front of it. Now looks like the case actually does more than one thing, and actually looks like the case is actually what you can set it on to actually record video from. Still has to be open from the side over here, so we're gonna peel that off to the side. Of course, oh, there we are. Oh, nope, there's one on each side, of course. So let's go. Now, a lot of reviews, and when the reviews said that their cases came cracked or dropped or anything else, so that, as you can see, my case is not cracked, not dropped. Get top off. Now again, it looks like right here there's a section for you to actually put the camera, attach it to it, so you can use this basically as a stand, which is kind of cool and everything else of that. Okay, camera's right here. I have your instructions how to do it for that, how to pull it off. Got a little thing right here, and it's okay. Set it to the side for a second. Now, when you pull it straight up and everything else of that, it's already, it comes with a case already attached to it. Now it's supposed to be a waterproof case. I'm not going to use it in that capacity at all, so I won't be able to review if it's waterproof or not, because I've heard too many things about any waterproof cases with a GoPro type thing, leaks and everything else of that. I've also seen a lot of people say, well, you know, you use it, and the first thing I would do is like that is, or you haven't put the camera inside there, just take it off, case inside the water and see if it leaks. But that's just me. Okay, on the front of it, it still has plastic on it for that. Case is clear on all sides. It comes with a thing on the back of it to tell you how to take it off. Okay, so we're going to take that off in here for that. Then the next thing on the back of it, open up the case. Now it says to open up the case, you have to pull up, back, and then this part opens. Now on the back of it, it says the accessory kit plus charger plus 2 batteries plus a 64 gigabyte SD card is available, or a $60 Amazon gift card is available as a reward. It says congratulations, you won a free gift. So one of those two things will be on it. Now if I had to suspect, it's probably going to be the extra batteries in the micro SD case for that, but still, that in and of itself is, you know, the cost of the camera. Now the camera, I bought the camera for $64.99 and everything, so I had a coupon for it that brought the price down to $49.99 when I bought it. Again, I had a coupon from a separate place and everything else, so that gave me that. So any of these two things here would actually more than make up for the price of the camera. So let's go into the side, because again, I'm gonna, you know, see if we get a close up of that so you can see it. Hopefully you can see it. Shows you what it says it can come with, you know, one of the free gifts, and it says that you already know. I'm going to show the QR code clearly so somebody else can try to rip it off, but again, that's what you have in it. Okay, so the camera, bottom of the case. Now I'm going to put a little through the case. Now you can see the waterproof part of the case. You can see the membrane that's inside of there that seals against the back part of the case. Now again, the membrane looks like it's in excellent shape and everything else of that, but me personally, I wouldn't trust it just because of the way I am and everything else of that. Now the camera, see if we can get it out of here. Look at the accessories. Yeah. So again, you can use the stand exactly the way it is, and let's see if it already powers on. Now we're gonna hold on to the power button, see if it's already pre-charged from the factory. And it doesn't seem like it is, or actually, okay, it doesn't come with the batteries already installed, so I guess that's something that you have to actually do. So the camera is, again, this is by hand. Put it in the back of my hand so you can get an idea. It's about as long as my, a little longer than my pinky, about as long as my ring finger and everything else of that. Okay, so we're going to set that to the side right here. They really packed whatever inside it. Next thing up comes with, seems like a bag of some sort. Okay, now this looks like a bag that folds up onto itself. Now this, I'm not going to open the bag all the way up because I just don't really feel like it. Actually, I probably will, just to show you. The bag feels basically like a cheap shirt would. It does have texture on it so that to make sure that you can actually do something with it. Let's show you how big the bag is. Now you can see how long the table is. Long as this table. I mean, the bag feels fairly stout. Zippers are actually, you know, kind of big and everything else. So that it's inside out, of course, for that. But over, I mean, it's a basic carry bag. I mean, you would use this so that to put your camera gear in. You know, something that, you know, a thankful addition. You don't have to buy a bag for it. It comes with its own bag. Again, now I'm not going to say it's the greatest bag in the world, but you know, look, you know, I'm a big guy. I'm pulling very hard, so the stitching on the bag and everything else is fairly stout and everything else of that. So it's a fairly good quality, be it it's still a cheap bag, but you know, you get what you pay for. But again, it comes free with the camera, so it's something else. It's a great addition. I'm going to set that to the side right now. Okay. Now it gives you, again, another claim thing. This case where you didn't see the small one inside of there. So, you know, it says on that vantop. And now I know that's the actual claim one right there, so that, but they give you another one just for you to check it out so you would know. So I'm going to put that on top of the other one. Right. Now, it comes with a bunch of attachments. Like, let's say if you wanted the attachment with double-sided tape on the back of it. So let's say if you want to stick this on your car, your helmet, whatever have you, you stick it on there and everything else of that. And you would use the attachment right there when it goes on to, so that's one thing. Comes with shoulder belts. Again, if you want to use it on top of your head and everything else, so that to attach, and Velcro is inside it as well. Yeah, attachment pieces. I don't want to take them all out the bag. Just make sure you can get a good look at it. There you go. Attachment piece. Again, it looks exactly like that attachment piece is right there that you would unscrew to get it come on past there. Okay, bike mount. Again, you can see the bike mount. Most of the thing now, I bought a camera for my daughter a little while ago, GoPro for her, and it didn't come with attachments. Okay, you can see the attachment right here. This is pulling the camera in to transfer the data and everything else of that. Next thing, okay, another stand. You can see this one is hooked. Hook variety. Actually, I'm gonna have to take this one out because you can't see this one well on camera, but I'll make sure. See how it's actually hooked to it so it can clamp on. So if you have something that has a belt to it and everything else of that, you can see the attachment pieces where it would just clip onto there and it would stay attached, and then basically while it's on your chest or something like that, it can look forward to where you're looking at. So is of course the mount pieces, because this screws into the camera down here. Then you would have the other side of that would go into whatever piece of equipment is. You have two of those. And another one of hooks. So two of these so far to attachment pieces. So basically once you attach it onto one thing, it's like you can leave that part of the attachment there. That's three. So that's three of those. So you don't have to unattach, reattach it every time. Okay, so this is the remote. Comes with it and everything else of that. Again, so if you have it pointing at something, let's say I'm in the middle of welding, I can just say hit the button for it to start recording while I'm welding, so I don't have to try to adjust the camera and everything else, so that I can just hit the button to start it while it's on my head and hit the button to stop, which I think is an excellent features for that. So that's probably ties into this. That's probably one of them, a wrist strap to go along between the little sections that's inside of here for that, which is great. Little accessories for the camera. Cleaning cloth, comes with extra of your two-way tape and everything else of that. So again, you have your attachment things for that. You can always buy these and everything else of that. But again, this is a nice thing to come with, because again, the camera I bought my daughter didn't come with that. It has a strap that comes with it. Now the strap is metal, so it makes it harder for you to use, and of course it comes with a couple of zip ties. Actually, I think this is the actual strap for this. So it actually comes with extra. So again, I was right the first time. These are probably for the headbands, and this is a strap for you to be able to put it on your wrist. Comes with a micro SD card, and there's a Kingston micro SD card. This is 32. Well, probably can't, but it's, trust me, it's a 32 gigabyte SD card from Kingston. So you actually get a fairly good SD card from Jump Street, so you can actually take some videos with it, so you can actually do something with it right out the box. What else comes inside of it? Okay, battery. Again, I'm not sure how long the battery is actually going to last, of course. Static cling. And so it looks like you can charge this. Comes with a charger, so it seems like you can charge this one of two ways. It seems like you can actually put the battery in here, charge it offline, and charge it while it's also in the camera. So that actually makes it great. So you can basically buy multiple batteries and be able to run this and be like, oh, keep on going, and voila, batteries. That is fabulous. So it comes with two batteries out of the box. Comes with instructions. Moment 4. It's actually, are you happy with it? And then it comes with a Vanguard and care pack thing that tells you again how to use it, how the battery is supposed to be mounted, and everything else. So that it shows you, like I said, one of them is for a helmet. It shows you on there how the helmet mounts. goes on to your helmet, and it slips into a certain part of your helmet, slips onto there, clamps in there, and boom, you go. So it gives you an Android app. Probably never going to use that. This is for you to be able to do real time and everything else, so that if you want to record something straight to video, straight to the internet. So this, and again, my price when it's like that, I got it on discount. But even if it wasn't on discounts for the end user going for the $64.99 price that it comes with, still would be a good buy. So let's see if the battery is charged. Now you can see where the SD slot goes inside of here. The battery goes in here. The SD slot is right next to it. Put that inside of there right now, so we can get just a little operation just to see how the camera actually looks and everything else of that, so it's not busted out the box. Second, just want to make sure. Okay, so it's in there. Battery slides in. Let's turn it on. Now I'm not sure if these come charged from the factory. They may not. Hold on to it, see if this is actually charged. Nope, this one doesn't seem like it's charged out of the factory. Let's try the other one. You don't know, it might just be one charge, one might. Try the other one. It's only one way to put it in. You cannot put it in wrong. If you try to put it in wrong, it just will not go in. So it's dummy proof. But put it inside of there. Let's try this one. Now most of these you hold down for that certain 1 second, and then you'll see it turn on. But this seems like it's not charged and everything else to that. So I can't show you the operation of it right away. That would have been nice to have it already charged, so that way there you can just turn it on. It's like that. See if it's just ready to run out the box, which is not in this case here. That's just no problem. So that's my little review on this, so that my unboxing of it. A little later, I'm going to give you a review of the camera, along with some footage of the camera actually being in operation. But for right now, this is War.3 saying, warp out, have fun. Oh, well, actually, 1 second, because I forgot to give you the specs, because that might help you. Okay, the camera is a vantop moment 4K action video camera with it comes with the 2 megabyte SD card. It also comes with the sensor that's inside of it is a 20 MP Sony sensor. It has image stabilization. It has image stabilization, a wide view angle, waterproof. Again, that's not tested, so I don't believe it. It comes with a remote, dual battery as you've seen, and a GoPro accessory kit. Now you've seen all things that comes with out of the box. Now I think it's kind of fabulous for that, at least for now. I still have to test it out. The screen size is 2.4 inches, meaning that there's part of the screen back here, and it's also a touch screen. So you get a real-time view of actually what you're actually recording and everything else. So that, again, in my case, so that I'm actually going to be, mounting even on my welding helmet when I'm doing welding, attachment for that, and attachment for inside of the car. Now, I did notice that the way it is right now, there's no way to charge it, because it doesn't have a charging port on it. But you cannot get, this is a charging port. So how would you use it in car mode if you put this inside it? Now, again, modification is of invention and everything else of that. I mean, you could, once you have it screwed on there and you know exactly where it's supposed to be, you take a Dremel tool and, cut the side where the attachment's going to be, so you can actually still plug it in. But you can see from the orientation, let's take this one. That's the design flaw that I see, so that they could have put that charging port on the side, that would have been excellent. So that way there you can use it in car mode without having any modification to it. I mean, you're going to have other people that's going to use a bolt, you know, to attach and everything else to that. But again, you can see where the mount is. If I put screw this on here, there's not enough room for you to get it's covered up. You can't do it. Now, again, you know, mother's and thing of adventure sled, the distance it is just big enough where you have a Dremel tool, you could just literally cut down off the side of it and fit it inside there. But you know, that's something that most people would like thought of that from day one. Very, very smart to do. So you know, so that okay, well, that's something I would have done from Jump Street. Okay, I just set the battery in the charges for a couple seconds. I just wanted to see if, you know, if I can get it charged enough to at least. I had it inside in seconds, a couple seconds. It's not going to be enough to get a full charge or anything else like that, but it should be enough to at least turn it on. Power button. Here we go. As you can see, now it says select current mode. Yeah, slide down. Oops, it still has the film on it. Click here. Click hit this button to menu is on this side here. You click that. And then it's in menu. Then it says, click this button here to caption record. Slide left or right for the controls. So that's the switch modes. Again, so you can see right down here, it's already on. Let's see if I can get the glare. So I'm just going to put a small test up for that, see what the audio is like. So I'm going to hit the record mode. I'm going to include this inside of the videos for that. I just want to see what the video looks like. So right now, if you're looking, I'm going to put it in a little small box in the corner somewhere, or I might be full screen. Actually, I'll probably put a full screen of it so you can just see at the end what it looks like when it's recording and everything else. That I'm just going to move back and forth to see, just fast back and forth to see if it has any blur to it and everything else. So that visually how it is, you know, with fast action and everything else. So that, but and it says with the 32 megabyte cards for that setup at 60 frames a second at 1080p, I literally have 3 hours and 10 minutes of actual record time. Now that's definitely not going to be battery lifetime, but that's the actual record time that we would actually have with this camera. So basically with the extra battery, you should be able to get, you know, a good hours, hopefully a good 2 hours in, but that's more than enough time for me to be outside and record anything else like that. And again, with being able to swap the batteries as soon as this was going dead, if you're next to a charge for that and you have the other one on the charge, you can literally switch back and forth until now it does turn off to conserve batteries when it's not doing anything, but as soon as you touch it, it goes back to where it was. It is still recording while you do that for that, so it doesn't stop recording until you actually hit the stop button, and that turns it off. Again, of course, you can do the record button from the top. Let's do it from the top. Okay, you can hit the record button from the top, you can hit the record from the back, and you can change all the different modes from the back of this and everything else. So that now it does do 4K. But I won't be able to do 4K to attach this to this video and everything else to that. But I'll probably record something within the next week with 4K and everything else to that, just to show you that it works and everything else to that. Again, we'll see how the sound sounds. But so far, I really like it. Will it be a heavy use camera for me when I'm doing stuff around the house and everything else? When I record things, maybe not. We'll see. But for right now, this is Warp 3 saying warp out, have fun, and of course, we'll catch you on the next one with another product review or another thing about the family. Again, hurricanes that just happened in Florida for that. We're going to be covering that in a separate video. But for right now, catch you later.